Hi guys! Too much. I know that was too much. Okay, so where the hell have I been? Well, we've had a lot going on. I know the setup probably looks weird in the background. I don't even know if I like this angle. I feel like I'm like, whatever. And you see that? What the heck is that? Anyways, I just moved. I'm pregnant and emotional and lazy, and I have no really good excuse for why I haven't had a video up lately. And I'm sorry, and I suck. Anyways, I think I'm going crazy. Or maybe I was already crazy, I don't know. I'm pretty crazy. So today I wanted to do a video of literally how I've been doing my makeup these past couple weeks. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have not been wanting to put on makeup. It's still gonna seem like a lot of makeup to some people who don't wear a lot of makeup, but for those who wear a lot of makeup like I do, you're gonna be like, girl, that's nothing. And I'm gonna be like, I know, because I don't feel like doing it. A lot of the time I'm walking around with a face like this and hair like this and my t-shirt. I thought it was super simple, and plus, like, who doesn't want a super simple routine of makeup? It's very, very natural. It's basically helps, you know, just so you don't look dead. I mean, you don't want to walk around like that. So if you want to watch and try it out, not that, then just keep watching. Alright, so I'm going to use a primer, and this one is the Stay Matte Primer by Rimmel. It's super cheap. If you have really oily skin like I do, I definitely recommend this one. It is almost similar to the Benefit Professional Primer. I'm only putting this in the areas where I get oily the most, and where I have like the deepest pores, like you can see them. One thing I recommend when you're putting primer on, really like press it into your skin. I think that helps make it look smooth. Alright, so once your primer has set into the skin a little bit and dried a little bit, then you can go in with your foundation. This one is my favorite. Always has been. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and this is great stuff, like one of the best drugstore foundations I've used before. I'm going in with the shade Toffee Caramel for my skin. I haven't been using a lot because my face has been breaking out, so like, you don't need a ton. Just really the areas where you may have redness or your skin's a little uneven, like that's really the goal here, is just to make your skin look all one color. So now with a Disgusting Real Techniques beauty sponge, I did get this wet, squeeze out the water, wet it one more time, squeeze out the water. You want it to be real fluffy. You don't want like a real hard sponge, or it's pretty much pointless. You're just gonna dab that into your skin in circular motions. You don't want to smear it. Make sure you get the neck. Just blend it out and press into your skin. I'm just gonna get just a tad bit more foundation because I have this big ass mountain growing on my face. I don't think it's gonna really cover it, but still a little bit of redness coming through. You can skip this step if you want to, but alright, so next I'm just gonna go in with concealer. This is the Rimmel Wake Me Up in the shade, I think it's light, but you basically want to go about, I say 2 shades lighter than your foundation. If you're concealing a pimple, which I didn't do, then you're wanting to use something that's more your skin tone. But since we're going in with this as a highlight, which is under the eyes, this part, and this basically where the light naturally hits your face is what this is doing. It's kind of enhancing that. So as you can see, it's kind of like 2 shades or so lighter than this. That's what you want. Alright, so I know you guys have seen me do this a million times, but we're gonna go under the eye area. Doesn't have to be in that fancy triangle. Chin, above the lip a little bit, down your nose, and here. And as always, we're just gonna blend that out, and we're not smearing, we're not wiping, we're pressing that in.
Into the skin, you're gonna go right into that under eye area. I'm just gonna go down, under your eye, down and up.
Let's keep blending. I'm using the same sponge I used for my face. It won't hurt, I promise.
And just blend your nose out. And your forehead. you have a bigger forehead like me, you're going to use a little more in this area. If you don't, you don't really even need to do this part up on your head. This just kind of helps when we add bronzer, make it look a little smaller.
The next step is we're going to set our foundation. Whenever you put a liquid on, you want to set it with something dry because you don't want it sliding around everywhere and you just want it to last all day. So for that, I'm using my Rimmel natural bronzer. This is in the transparent shade. And I'm using a fluffy brush from e.l.f. just to basically pack it into basically everywhere we put wet stuff. You don't have to use as much as I do, but like I said, I'm oily and I'm telling you it's intense, and if I get no privacy. Alright, so to give me some color back to my skin and some dimension, I'm use this Wet n Wild Coloricon and Bikini Contest and use a fluffy brush from e.l.f. Just swish that around in there. I need a new one, as you can tell. And just dust that on the cheekbones. This side is gonna suck because of that stupid pimple. All around the forehead, tip of the nose, like you can even squeeze your brush like this if you don't have a skinnier one to contour. And just bronze face up, girlfriend. Girl. I don't know if that helps some. Okay, but now we're gonna add a little bit of blush to our face. This is the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in Cruel Intentions. I've been really into blush lately, I don't know why, and I've also been into this brush. This is an e.l.f. brush, and I am so sorry, but it does not say what kind it is, but it looks like this. I think I actually ordered this one online, but I've been using this for blush. I just pack it in there like this, and then just kind of just go over where I dusted that bronzer. I put a little bit on my chin and then random spots that I don't know why. But I feel like I haven't had color in my skin, so I'm just adding some back to it and making myself look a little, Okay, so now for brows. You're probably like, oh god, not the brows. This is something you can skip. You don't even have to fill your eyebrows. You can do it with a brush. If you have good eyebrows, then just forget it altogether. I don't, so I'm just gonna add a little dip brow from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in the dark brown shade. I'm using my ABH brush. I think it's the number 12. It's got this really, really fine tip to help with putting your brows on. This is like not, yeah, I don't even know what I was trying to say. Not neat is what I was trying to say. Like, I'm doing it with a very, very light hand. What I'm really doing right now is just kind of filling in like areas where my eyebrow's a little bald. This is not, you know, Instagram brows or anything. Definitely invest in this brush, or I cannot talk. What's wrong with my... Definitely recommend this brush for your eyebrows, especially if you have a hard time with filling them in. This pretty much does all the work for you. It's really, really thin, as you can see, but it is great. And it has a brush at the end, so you can kind of, you know, brush through so they look natural. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my other brow real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, so now that we're done with the brows, I'm gonna move on to mascara. And I used to, you don't have to do this, but I feel like it helps with making them look more... Harley, you're not supposed to be on the bed. You're not supposed to be on the bed. Alright, so the two mascaras that I'm going to use today is the Falsies by Maybelline and this L'Oreal Voluminous False Fiber Lashes. This is great for length, this is great for volume, so I just combined the two just because I feel like it makes my lashes look really good, and I think they work great together. And here we go. And start from the root and wiggle up.
No one gets freaking great lashes by just wearing one coat. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. It's not real life. You need like...
So you're going, of course, for the super, super natural look, which is fine. That's fine. Don't look at my pimple. I hate pimples. Like, why do they even exist? And as you can see, I totally messed up. I messed up, people. Trust me. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the falsies one. Do the same thing.
I'm telling you guys, this is like coat number 5 already. I know it's a natural, but if I'm going to be natural, I want my lashes to at least look good. I mean, everything else is pretty basic, so can we just get some flickies on the lashes or what?
Alright, so now that you've applied about 10 pounds of mascara onto your lashes, then you can highlight if you want to. You don't even have to. You can stop right here. Sometimes I add highlight, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just kind of rock the matte. Well, let's be honest here, you guys, I hate lipstick. I wear it for my videos and for you guys, but I hate it. And as soon as the video is over, I wipe it off. I'll wear it out sometimes, like liquid lipsticks and things, because they stay on, but I just feel like my lips are so dry and it drives me nuts. So anyways, for the sake of this video, I'll add a little bit of highlight and some lipstick, so just so it comes together. But right here is where you could stop. Literally super natural. Brought some evenness to my skin tone, made my eyebrows a little bit, you know, not dramatic, but just made them, it helps frame the face better if your eyebrows look a little more put together. Anyways, I'm talking a lot. So here's the finished look, and then I'm gonna add in some highlighter and lipstick, and I'll be right back. All right, and since I pretty much use drugstore products all throughout this video, and that's just because what I usually use, I'm gonna go ahead and use this as my highlighter. This is the Wet n Wild Shimmer Palette in To Reflect with a fan brush. This stuff is awesome. Like, you get so much in here, and of course it's Wet n Wild, so you know it's cheap. Tip of my nose. Ew. I'm kind of like focusing on that goldish side. Like I said, you can skip this if you don't want like that glowy look. And for lipstick, I'm just gonna pop on the NYX Lingerie. This is in the shade Exotic. It's a liquid lipstick. Just so. Now I'm just gonna add a little bit of lip gloss. This is a Sigma lip gloss in Sheila. It's kind of got some glitter in it, but. Alright guys, so this is a finished look. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. If you're not, welcome back. Sorry for the long ass wait. I'll try not to do that. Anyways, if you're not already, follow me on social media. There's a plane going by. Follow me on all social media, Instagram at Splitwhit, Snapchat Splitwhit, Twitter Splitwhit. I'm on Facebook Whit Howard. I have 2 accounts, one for beauty, one for myself. So, thank you again for watching. And here we are with another makeup tutorial. There's a little close up for you.